And just as always, please allow me to adjust what needs to be adjusted. The exposure, that's always out of whack. Yeah, this time around, I wanted to address something that I found to be a bit funny, because my channel is at the very start of like everything, and it's at the bottom of the barrel in terms of exposure, engagement, whatever. But the few things that I've seen already, one of the very first things that I've seen was the fact that whether I was doing a video where Devon was the main subject, or I was doing a video where Devon was just very briefly mentioned for something off topic, or I was making a video where Devon was not to be found at all because I was discussing a completely different subject that time. Regardless of these possibilities and whether or not I was mentioning Devon or even having anything in the title or description or whatever, almost every time there are some quite interesting comments related to Devon, which I find quite interesting. And before I go any further, let me just make this clear, guys. Whether you like Devon, you hate Devon, or you like or hate anyone else, just to let you know, please, by all means, I don't have any sort of problem with your opinions and preferences. Please continue engaging and leaving me comments, because I really enjoy a shit ton to like have this thing going on with you guys in the comment section, and hopefully in the future we'll also have videos and whatever where we can have meaningful conversations online and whatever. So I just wanted to say, I don't care in which camp you are, you're all welcome. So please continue sending me messages with your opinions and whatever. But going back to our narrative here, it's very funny because like with Devon, yeah, like I said, no matter what I'm talking about, there's just like it's just a matter of time before Devon becomes a main character in the comment section. And lately I've seen, not only in my comment section but also in other people's videos, I've seen this thing where Devon is kind of trolled for he's sort of trolled for actually never being number one or whatever, people discussing his placing and whatever. Okay, let me give you my 2 or 5 or 10 or 20,000 cents on this topic. So first and foremost, objectively, every guy out there, every top guy out there, I think he had his fair share of glory. He had his, quote unquote, 15 minutes of glory, and I think they had their period where they reigned supreme for some time. In a given time period, in a given window, frame, call it whatever, at least once, if not multiple times throughout the decades. So whether it's Travis or Devon or Michael or even John, I think first of all it's very hard to judge these things, but also objectively, we have to look at some of the facts. And I think in our case for Devon, in my opinion, I think anywhere around, let's say 2008 to 2014, with probably, if we narrow down the scope a bit more, probably 2009 or 2010 to 2012, he really had a period where he was number one, both left and right. Also, a bit later, probably around 2015. Again, things can be argued, but in my opinion, he had his fair share of dominance in the sport that we cannot take away from him. No matter how much people want to say that he never won anything internationally or whatever. And that's the thing. Look at what happening today. Yeah, what is happening today with Michael versus Levon. So with having all of these different organizations and leagues and whatever, and contractual obligations, it's so hard for athletes to be able to prove themselves against everyone, or at least against the top competitors, because first of all, there are all of these nuances that are prohibiting them from competing, cross leagues or federations and stuff like that. And also, things take time. Preparation takes time. Negotiations take time. Organizing the super matches or the tournaments takes time. And by the time we are able to make, for example, a full circle for one guy, so for example, let's say we want to see where Michael is standing, or where Dennis was standing, or where Levon or Devon in our case is standing, by the time we're able to put them against all of the guys that everyone unanimously and collectively considers them to be relevant contenders, by that time we have spent 2, 3, 5 years at least of just having the same guy facing everyone else just to prove that he is the real deal, or to have the right to claim his placing. That's insane, because while that thing is happening, the dynamics are so complex and things are changing so much from one year to another, especially if it's any longer period than that. By the time if you start with Devon versus Dave Chafee, and you then go on every few months against other guys like Michael, like Travis, like Levon, like blah blah blah, Jerry Cadaret, and Dmitry Trubin, Vitaly Laletin, etc. You name your favorite guy, whoever they might be. By the time we make a full circle, Devon will probably finish with everyone else after, like I said, many years. In that time, he will have changed either up or down. People might be joining the sport, people might be leaving the sport and going out of the spotlight, and overall, just like with Devon in our case, the other competitors will be shifting their position throughout the spectrum. So you can't really compare things that easily unless you have the magical ability to just freeze time and to just put everyone at their top, at their absolute best, and make a hand-picked selection of everyone at their best through from different time periods and whatever, or even at the same in one given moment in time. It's impossible to make such things. So in my opinion, as long as these guys are relevant and there are debates online on who exactly is the best, they are amongst the best, and they are the best of the best. Whoever the fuck is the number one, which is probably ridiculous to even attempt to make such claims. In my opinion, it no longer matters. Again, if you have a problem with any of these guys for being on the list, it means they're on the list for a reason. Whether it's self-promotion or marketing or just entertainment value, it doesn't matter. They are up there. First 5 positions, top 2, top 3, top 5, whatever. matter. And one more thing, again, with Devon being the topic of the discussion here. Listen, the guy is so entertaining and so, I don't know, his presence and charm, charisma, whatever, no homo, is so big. He is such a bigger than life character. You cannot help but to love him, or even if you hate him, you love to hate him and you hate to love him. I don't know, I don't care, but uh, this guy is such an entertaining guy to watch, whether it's watching him on the table or just watching him or listening to him rambling on and on about whatever he wants to discuss, or just having his skits, his troll moments, his story time moments, you name it. He is the reason, in my opinion, for which we have. He's the reason why we have all of this reemergence of the sport in terms of social media. He is the guy who helped promote arm wrestling like no one else. Yes, I know there will be some guys out there who will argue, and I mean not only fans but also competitors like Travis and whatever. He's also an equally entertaining character. So is RVJ. So is Michael. They're very different types of entertainment, but does not matter. They just make the picture a lot richer, in my opinion. They each come with their own flavor and color and whatnot. So Devon, he is the reason why we fell in love. Probably we re-fell in love with arm wrestling in terms of YouTube presence, with him just traveling left and right and having a blast pulling against strangers, unknown people, just average Joes, or top dog, top tier athletes, just harassing people, trolling them, getting them out of their comfort zone, getting in their mind and whatever his mind games. Overall, as a character, with his humor and his way of being, and also with what he's doing for the sport and putting the sport on the map like no one else, in my opinion, he is very much alike the greatness that he said he has been touched by. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger when he was, Devon was pulling, and Arnold was there. I think it was at Arnold Classic, and he came and he shook Devon's hand or something like that, and Devon was like, "I was touched by greatness," and he just did a sort of can opener or whatever. Looking at that small analogy right there, with the very brief encounter between these two, I think Devon is pretty much like the Arnold Schwarzenegger of our sport. I think he has done things for the dry mouth again. He has done things for arm wrestling like no one before. Obviously, we have to look at everyone's contribution in their own way, but Devon, I think, is pretty much at the very top of the mountain when it comes to entertainment value. And how can you not love the guy? I mean, I would love to spend not just one evening, but like one weekend or 1 week or a fucking month or year with the guy, just picking his brain and discussing things anywhere from like business to like just having fun to like sports and thousands of different things. So am I a fanboy? Fuck yeah. But am I a fanboy of a lot of other people? Again, fuck yeah. Because I kind of choose not to hate, and I kind of choose to look at the bright side when it comes to everyone's personality and what they can bring to the table. If they're really assholes, yeah, I might have a problem, but up till this point, I kind of found a way deep within my heart and soul as to find the bright side of everyone. So yeah, I love everyone at this point, but Devon, I think you'd have a hard time not liking, my opinion, unless he is rubbing against your favorite athlete already, in which case, yeah, you might have a conflict of interest. But yeah, just don't be a momo and keep your minds open and enjoy this shitstorm that we're having and this nowadays circus aspect of arm wrestling, because everyone is now calling out everyone else, and it's super fun. It's free entertainment. It's like everything we lacked before. We have like drama. We have it's like a TV show with seasons going on and on, like a sort of Seinfeld where friends were married with children, whatever the case might be. It's a fun time to be around in arm wrestling, or to follow arm wrestling, whether or not you're directly participating as a competitor. I think if you're not, and if you're just a fan or bystander or whatever, you're just watching, I think it's even cooler in from one point of view, because you're not suffering from the lack of finances as an athlete. So hey, white hate, just enjoy the spectacle, bring some popcorn, and see these guys having a blast and tearing each other apart on social media, because at the end of the day, it's all just for fun and for laughter. At least in my opinion, that's how I choose to see it. And I love all of these guys. So let me know what you guys think about this whole thing. And if you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. If you disliked it, hit the thumbs down twice in order to have full effect. Hate, troll, you know the drill by now. Subscribe. You pretty much cannot unsubscribe, because there's almost none of you out there. I can fit all my subscribers in a minivan, just like I said the last time. So yeah, I think I'll just leave you be, because my psychosis will probably kick in as usual right around the end of the video, and I'll scare you for being a weirdo. But yeah, just having some fun. Till next time, guys, let me know what you thought, and what else do you want to see on this channel with me as your retarded host. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll try my best as to accommodate your desires. Until next time, let's try to. Ah, fuck! I'm so not pumped today. Yesterday I was getting Devon's trick a bit better, but now. Anywho, enough for the optical illusions. It's time to go to bed. For me, at least, because, yeah, you can probably tell by now. See ya.